Yanni, let's get up to speed. I'm looking at an automotive news article. The topic is best dealerships to work for, and it's talking about dealerships that pair mentors with new technicians. Yanni, you do something similar at Dent Master, and it's led to a new level of expertise with the technicians at Dent Master. Everything from their workmanship to the way they conduct themselves on a job site. Tell us about what makes the training and culture at Dent Master so unique.
We actually have a very similar approach to Den Masters. There's a lot of average technicians out there that any company can hire at any given moment. We try to foster our technicians within the company and train them from the beginning. I have found out training somebody and teaching somebody right to begin with is a lot easier than having to fix bad habits afterwards. So we try to set them on the right path from day one. In our program, all of our master technicians act as mentors for all of our new students, and that way it keeps everybody invested in the success of the team. Our master techs work very closely with any new technician until they are actually ready before we put them on the job. You will often see also cross training between different mentors. That way, everybody gets as much exposure to different techniques and different levels of doing the work right. Because it's not just about repairing the cars; it's knowing how to conduct yourself and have enough care about what you're doing. You will often see our technicians holding each other accountable on the job site, because if one technician does poor quality, then we all do poor quality. We foster a little bit of a different mindset as a company. Even though we're a large company with over 200 technicians, we still maintain a family mentality pretty much. So every technician on the ground takes pride in what everybody else does.
That's great. I mean, just hearing you talk about, the mentorship, I think most dealers can appreciate just how challenging dent repair can be. The skills needed to achieve high quality dent repair are complex. Talk to us about some of those skills and how your technicians are able to maintain such high standards of excellence.
There's a couple key factors to this. The fact that we're working across all three different segments of our industry really helps, because our technicians get to repair vehicles anywhere from the retail setting to inside a factory floor, right? That keeps our technicians constantly busy, and being constantly busy is what keeps your skills sharp. Also, that exposes them to a variety of different makes and models. So, additionally, we work on vehicles on different conditions, and that further, helps to develop their skills. Throughout the 5-year training program we use, every technician, as I said before, is guided by a mentor. So whenever there's a challenge met, they address it right away, and the fact that they're working together keeps them both sharp, right? I have had plenty of technicians that within 2 years they can compete with a master tech, and that's always fun to watch when that happens. But I think that's more of a product of our culture than anything else. So every year, also, all of our technicians will undergo training in tools, in all new methods, and definitely in all the new makes and models, because things change constantly on how they need to be done. The training not only keeps them updated on the new technologies and how to do things, but also helps reinforcing the culture, which I cannot say that enough. That's the key to everything we do.
That's incredible. From a dealer perspective, Yanni, when hundreds of vehicles need dent repair all at once, time is money. What kind of feedback do you get regarding the Dent Master technicians and the quality of work they're able to achieve, often with very little time? And you've also pointed out, they really are ambassadors of Dent Master when they're on the job. So, what kind of feedback are you hearing?
Well, keep in mind that time is money for us too, the same way for the dealership, right? So we are very invested in being able to do things quickly, but at the same time, we cannot sacrifice quality. Because if you don't do it right to begin with, you have to do it again and again and again, and at that point, you're wasting everybody's time. So you do it right the first time, and you'll be faster. I've seen that twice in recent history. Uh, we were able to repair, I think, was we were in Austin this year, and we had 150 very heavily damaged vehicles, and we're able to get that done, I think, in 2.5 weeks. How do we do that? Deploying the right technicians that know how to do that type of damage very well is key. At the same time, I think it was actually around the same time, we repaired 1,500 new cars at the Port of Houston, and that we got it done in less than 4 weeks. Same thing. We deployed the right technicians for the job, and our technicians are ambassadors, which is a very good way to put it out there. We're invested in getting it done right to begin with and very quickly. So that's one of the things that I cannot hear enough from dealers saying, hey, this was quick, this was painless, this was easy. So that's how things get done smoothly.
I want to thank you for talking to us today, Yanni, on Up to Speed.
Hey, thanks for having me.